Our first candidate will be State Senator David Boswell. David? Welcome, buddy.
Thank you very much, Tommy. It's great to be here, and it's certainly great to be back home. I walked off the floor of the Kentucky State Senate at 2 o'clock in the morning, April the 16th, and I've not let up since, ladies and gentlemen. We have traveled all over the 2nd Congressional District. Now, you've heard the previous speakers here today talk about the issues. Well, believe me, I've heard about those issues as well. We know what the issues are. We live them every single day. We live with the high prices of gasoline. We live with the high cost of food at the grocery stores. Just walk down the street here as I did last night, and I talked to people one after another, brought these issues to the forefront. I think it's very important, ladies and gentlemen, to apply experience to these problems. I want to take the opportunity to thank each and every one of you for the experiences that you've given me. My career in public service started as a cartographer, as a draftsman for the city of Owensboro. I helped draft the comprehensive plan for this community. I have helped build it since that time, brick by brick, street by street, through my public service. In 1977, you elected me to the Kentucky House of Representatives. I served in that capacity proudly with distinction to help return the people's branch of government back to the people, but through legislative independence. At that time, I also was elected right after 3 terms of service as Commissioner of Agriculture of this state, where we attacked some very, very serious problems that our ag community was faced with. I've lobbied Congress. I've lobbied the congressional committees as Commissioner of Agriculture. We put in place some very, very substantive programs at that time to carry Kentucky agriculture forward. I've served now in the Kentucky State Senate for nearly 19 years. Great accomplishments. I helped draft one of the toughest ethics laws in this nation, even a law that the United States Congress has refused to give attention to. I adhered to those laws the first 3 months of this year by not collecting revenue for this campaign. But since that time, over the last 3 weeks, we have traveled this state. We have had fundraisers across this Commonwealth, and we have raised nearly $100,000. You're hearing about David Boswell through direct mail. I'm proud to be here today. I'm proud to represent this community. I'm proud of my family. My wife Sandy and I are here with me today. We've been married for 40 years. We have 2 wonderful sons, and we have 5 beautiful grandchildren, and we've raised our family here. I want a 2nd district. I want an America that will sustain our families, one that will allow us to keep our families here and employ them in this community. We've got to restore our economic situation in this country. You heard the deficit issues here today. You heard the national debt, $9 trillion. Most of that has occurred over the last 8 years. We have a $400 billion deficit in this nation today. We've got to turn this around, ladies and gentlemen. Health care, affordable health care. And I think it's imperative that the Congress of this United States develop a national health care policy, one that is a framework for every city or every state in this nation to follow, to provide affordable health care to the citizens of our country. Let me just say I've been endorsed by a lot of groups. I've proudly received the endorsement of the Jefferson County Teachers Association, the National Education Association, the Kentucky Education Association, because they understand that I understand the needs of education in this country. I've been endorsed by virtually every labor organization affiliated with the AFL-CIO. They understand what I've done in Frankfort to help the working men and women of this country. I've been endorsed also by the National Rifle Association. I'm an avid outdoorsman, an avid sportsman. So with all of that, ladies and gentlemen, I ask you for your support. Pull up Project Vote Smart, projectvotesmart.org. That tells you everything about David Boswell's voting record and how he stood for working men and women in this district and in the Commonwealth of Kentucky. We need your support. I ask for your support May the 20th, and we'll put things back on track. Thank you for allowing me to be here today. God bless each and every one of you, and I ask for your support. Thank you.